was born 87 years ago. For 65 years I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Oh, shit. This is my French. I had the mic to the side. I didn't realize I've been recording, so you might not even have heard me this entire time. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and reiterate the intro. This is David, your host on the Via Partners in Crime 2 Let's Play Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Just in case. Sorry about that, guys. I was like, oh shit, I totally forgot to put the mic down. No, excuse my French again. But yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the mic here in a minute. But I'm trying to think. There was something I was gonna talk about here. Shoot, I can't think of it now. It'll come to me. It'll come to me while we create the character. So we're gonna name our character obviously the Via for the Via Partners in Crime 2, and our race is gonna be obviously male, and we are going to choose. Now, believe it or not, in this game is actually can be very simple and very easy. It's a great game in my opinion, and in all honesty, this is probably one of the best games, in my opinion, for the Elder Scrolls series. Now, the best magical character I've ever played as and actually defeated the game as is a Breton. Believe it or not. Bretons have a quite a uniqueness to magic, which is actually really good for them. And I probably will go ahead and play as a Breton again. However, I wouldn't mind playing as an Altmer in this series either, because Altmers still get a high magic rating. They actually do still get a really high magic rating in the game. And believe it or not, when I had to play this game, it actually required a lot of grinding, a lot of skill training off screen. So that's probably gonna be a lot. There's probably gonna be a lot of time off screen in this game because of the training involved. Because you really do have to get your character trained up in some aspects. And this game's actually very simple and very easy to beat without any cheats at all whatsoever. You don't need any cheats in this game. Seriously, you don't. Now, for money wise, you can and cannot have. You mean you can and can't. Like for me, I used a glitch, but that glitch was patched over long ago. Um, the glitch where you could like duplicate a crap ton of items. And what I would do is I would if you don't know about that glitch, I would like have a really expensive amulet, and then I would just duplicate the hell out of it, right? But you can't do that anymore because after that patch. But it was an interesting little thing for sure to actually do. Now but in this game, money is going to be probably an issue. The only real way you can make money in this game, which takes time, mind you, is the arena. It's the only way you can actually make any sort of coin in this game, and it takes a long, 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 long time. The only other way is if your luck is really high, you can bet on the games, which even then you can only really do that so often, and you gotta really have a really high luck. So unless you really are into doing that, making money in this game is still like Morrowind. It's not as bad as Morrowind because Morrowind is insane. Trying to make money in Morrowind, it's ridiculous. So the only reason I have had as much money in Morrowind right now in that series is because of that one little blade I got, and then I went over to the scamp in Caldera to sell it. That's the only reason I got as much money as I got right now in that game. Seriously. And you actually do need money in the game to get far. So yeah. But without further ado, I'm still gonna play as a Breton because they have the ability to soak up magic. So and you don't take as much of a penalty for being a Breton soaking up magic in this game as you would in Morrowind, which would kind of suck. Which kind of sucked because choosing the atronach attribute kind of makes you where you can't do shit in Morrowind. Excuse my French. As we're in Elder Scrolls 4 and 5, Skyrim and Oblivion, you can really do some damage. Playing with the atronach life sign and all other stuff. But anyways, that's what I technically wanted to bring up as well in this game. Now, face-wise, we're just gonna randomize it. I don't care. We're not really gonna look for anything in particular. Randomize it to something I actually will be okay with. Eesh. That's one of the things about the Oblivion that the creators actually didn't really care for after, and that's why they changed it up in Skyrim, which is how the creation of the characters looked. They really changed that up later. Because they wanted it to look more authentic in a way, and abstract and like a Picasso in a way. Because they thought that a Picasso would look more realistic, right? Well, that's why they changed it up in Skyrim to make it more aesthetic, I think it is. So, I'm sorry this video is mainly going to be just the character creation. We will create another video here that actually is a little bit of gameplay. Eesh. Eesh. Yeah, maybe I'll go with that. A little bit longer than that, but sorry. we'll do something with that. Yeah, and yeah, we'll try to do something with that nose of his, where it's not so pointy. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think it looks much better on his nose. Probably should try to bring the mouth a little closer and the jaw a little closer. Oh man. Let's see here. Mouth. A little higher there. Okay. Perfect. Let's make him smile a little bit though. You know, make him a little happy. You know. Like I'm a happy guy. Happy. Okay. Return. His eyes. His eyebrows are the one where I have a problem with. His chin, I said I wanted it to be a little more, not that way. Alright, a little more, a little more short. Alright, and make his chin more backwards like that. Okay, now we're talking about the kind of guy I like. Alright. I like that. No, fuck it. Fuck his eyes. His eyes would be like, just one of those kind of looks, Yeah. Alright. So, welcome to Via. Now, let's go. We'll keep his tone as is. It's sort of like a mix between me and I in a way, it's a sort of like a shade towards I's color and a shade towards my color, sort of like the in-between, So we'll keep it like that. And also, you can't really tell because of the lighting in here. The lighting doesn't really give it justice. So on the tone, you don't want him looking like a vampire, So I hate to say it, but the lighting here does not help. Now, for a Breton, I always like going with the ponytail or the rogue knot because during that time, it just makes you think that, it makes you think. It just makes you think of medieval time, in a way, a fantasy medieval. Mind you, the real medieval times where people who had shaved their head bald because of things like lice and stuff. So that fantasy-wise, you'd think like this, you would think this. But in reality, they would shave their head bald and put like something like this, like a wig on. That's the reality of before actual hair hygiene. What they would do is they shave their heads and then just put a wig on. Now that's more. The wigs were more of a. The wigs were more of a gunpowder imperial age, because people like looking nice, but due to health hygiene concerns, being bald actually was the thing of the past, believe it or not. And what they'd do is they'd shave their head and just put a wig on. Now, medieval times, being bald was just being bald, They did that for health concerns, but I'm gonna stick with the robe knot. We're gonna go. Hmm. Hmm. We'll go with the light brown. We'll stick with the light brown. Okay. Eyes. Uh. Hmm. Yeah, we'll go with brown eyes too. Age-wise. Oh wow, a younger age version of him is an interesting character. We might actually go for the younger age version of him. Looks a lot younger and nicer like that. Not a little smoother and all that. And she looks nice. I might actually go for the younger version of him. The younger version of the Vita. And we'll keep with the complexion. Yeah, I think that's good to go. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and end this video here. Obviously I got to turn the sound up. Turn the music all the way down. Okay, turn. Okay, so we're going to end this video here. Thanks again for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. And I believe I talked about what I was going to talk about and whatnot. So we're going to end this video here, and we're going to actually play all the way till we get to outside, and then we're going to go to the Imperial City, and then we'll go to end that video here for today. All right. Anyways, peace, guys. Stay tuned for more. All right. Bye.